Good morning or evening, friends. Hope everybody's doing all right. This is J2 with Wise Guys Gaming, and I wanted to show you something that I come across in my online battles and see if you guys have ever seen anything like this before, because I thought it was very, 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 very strong. And there wasn't much I could do about it, you know, just kind of ridiculous. Whew. And that's this. So we take Johnny Cage here, and we run a very simple string. They're two mids, right? Means you gotta block them if you're on the ground. Not terrible. Got a little string between them. You know, I can punish this. No problem. But we're going to take it an extra step and add this. So now we get tagged. Now it's possible, as you saw there, to get rid of it. You can hit them in between. But if you time it wrong, they get the counter, and you're in trouble. And you can see where I'm mashing this. And the trouble is, Mataro comes up very, very quickly. Look how fast that bar is regenerating. Look at this. He's already at almost half of a new Mataro. So if he gets a hit, he gets a full string on that. Now, again, it can be punished, but it's very difficult. Not very difficult, it's just difficult. And I can punish into a combo if I time it right. Hang on. Let me do this. It's not going to help too much, but it'll help. Nope. Nope. There it goes. So because I can hit standing one, I can hit my combo. Whoops. But as you can see, this is where the challenge is. So there you go. So I can break into it, but it's a bit of a challenge, even in an offline environment. And so I ran into this in Combat League, and I became enamored with it, and I was like, I wonder what's going on, because there are other ways you can do it, like, you know, you have a couple of things. I kept trying buttons, trying to figure out what might work, and there's really not a lot you can do other than get a pretty good, I wouldn't even mash one. I guess you can mash one. No, you kind of have to try to time it. Okay. And I might just be bad at input, so I might be timing it right. And I know what to do now. You know, I took it to the lab. But it's a mid-low, so you have to block low. And while this looks easy here, you can just come in there. I'm not just doing the string over. I'm walking closer. So if you're not walking closer and you just keep doing the string, because that first hit is an advancing knee, you can just go right back in the string there, and it makes it very difficult for the opponent to kind of get back into it. Let me see if I can do that right quick. Kind of show you what I mean. Oops. Oops. One more time. That might work it. So there. If you are trying to punish it after, and they go back into the string, you're very likely to get tagged. Now again, there are some options. but they don't really get me what I need here. Your best bet is to kind of tag him between the hits. It's a small window, but that's pretty much your best bet. And I think it's amazing. I hate it. Because, you know, like I said, playing online, it's a little difficult. You don't time it just right. I wonder what the window is between. Let's do this. Let's do this. Nope. Nope. I only get one. It's so good. And the player that was playing this, I'm sure, is walking this up the ladder. So, I mean, it is what it is. I'm not mad at it. I just didn't know what it was. And so it became a little frustrating, but it was more me being intrigued with the notion of how do I figure out how to stop this? And I think I like that a little bit better. I like it when I'm forced to try to deal with something, and I'm trying to figure out what it was. And it wasn't like super hard, like it wasn't hard to keep up with. It was just, this is a simple string. Why can't I stop it? And then I'm just experimenting, because at a certain point during the match, I'm like, whatever. I got to figure this out. So the next time I fight somebody, I can do this. But even now, I mean, if I fight that guy again and he does the same thing, I'm not confident that I'm going to beat him. I'm not confident. I mean, it can be beaten, but that window is pretty precise, and online that can be tough. But this will be a copy. This will show you the video of what I'm talking about, and you can kind of see how I was playing against it, and kind of when I start trying to experiment, trying to figure it out. And I'm not sure I got it, but you know, you do the best you can. Okay, so this is what it looks like in practice, right?
Round one, fight!
So what ends up happening is, he starts off back, I guess making sure I don't try to play keep away, because keep away is death for this particular game style. But once he gets in, he starts the loop. And Motaro, see how fast Motaro comes back? So he doesn't really have to worry too much about not having it with him. He's got to have some combos, but then he just gets pressured. And if he gets a hit, he goes in full combo, because Johnny Cage likes to keep you in the air. That gives him 2 Motaro charges, and he is right back in the game. Get up reversal and just keep on keeping pressure. This is very, very good strategy. I really enjoyed it. And so my thought process at that point was, well, how do I beat it? And I'm trying to test my button. But as you've seen, you got to be pretty on the button to beat it. And this is in lag, well, not lag, but online service, online connection, right? So even if it's not lag, the chances of you having a one-to-one with just playing like you would be offline are very low. Combos, combos. We coming back though? We're not. We're not. And so we go into match 2.
Johnny Cage wins.
I'm not taking this out. I was gonna take this out. I'm not taking this out. NetherRealm, fix this. This is ridiculous. Look at this. I know they have like a Twitter board or something where they're like, hey, what should we fix in this game? I can't just go to the next match. I have to go all the way back out and all the way back in and all. It's just, come on, man. And then we gotta wait for it to load up.
Round one.
Fix that. But we get back to it. Very good, pretty good anti-air. Didn't get the full combo there, but then we're right back in the loop. Now I can just block it all, because if you block it all twice, then Motaro, if you block low twice, Motaro is gone, and so he has to come up with something different, which is probably going to be the overhead, or he can do it once and then do the overhead. You have to be ready. That was my my solution, which was EX, whatever that is, arm rip, whatever. But that's a terrible solution in this situation because once I do arm rip,
Round 2.
it just knocks him down. I just get hard knockdown. And he can wake up with shadow kick. I guess I could block shadow kick and punish him. But even then, you know, we're just waiting for the next time for him to get a good block in, and then he starts his string over again. It's a really interesting thing, and I'm glad it was working so well. I was like, I gotta take this to the lab and figure it out. And now I see, like, it's a very strong string that way. And I wish, I don't know, I gotta do more work to try to figure it out. And I probably have to change cameos for it, but either way, thanks for watching, I appreciate it. Feel free to like, comment, subscribe. I'll get back with you guys later. You know, I didn't give up though. I just got cut in half. These things happen.
Brutality.
Y'all take care. Peace out.
Johnny Cage